everyone, what is up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Jen here. Today I wanted to do a little bit of comparing. I wanted to talk about the Camel palette by Natasha Denona, and also I want to talk about the mini nude palette, what the differences are, what the swatches look like, and if the formula is alike. So if you want to know about these two, if you need the new one or not, then keep on watching. Okie dokie. So I just can't decide headband or nah. It's a thing. Like, I just can't decide what I want to do here. And my hair is not cooperating. Anyways, alright, so let's get started. The Camel palette here is one of her $48 palettes. It comes with 5 of her regular pan size eyeshadows. And this one is the Camel palette. So I went ahead and swatched these so that you could see what they look like. And I did it from the darkest color down to the lighter matte shade. The names are Zand, Copperstone, Safari, Dune, and Arosto, I believe. Not sure. So this palette has 2 shimmers, and 3 mattes. You have a darker, you kind of have a cooler toned, and then you have the kind of mid-tone. There's 2 shimmers and 3 mattes in this palette, and obviously it's bigger in comparison. So there we go. I don't know why I can't focus. Here we go. So that's the difference in size. Now, on the mini nude palette, I went ahead and swatched this one as well. I wanted you guys to be able to see what it looks like up close and personal. So I went ahead and did this from obviously the top shimmer color to the bottom matte color. And the names of these are Soil, Sienna, Lumino, Quinoa, and Bronzage. Alright, so these are the swatches together. Where you look at the palette at first sight, you feel like, yeah, they're definitely alike. But the 2 darker colors are nowhere close. The lighter color isn't close to either one of these. And then your shimmer colors are very different. There's this kind of coppery bronze one, but it's definitely more bronze. And this one is like a copper with almost a gold olivey shift to it. This is a very, very nice original kind of copper color, where this is nice and bronze, if you can kind of see there. And then the 2 shimmers are definitely a different formula, because this one's much more light than this one is, and so it's got more of like a shimmery glow. I am wearing the mini nude on my eyes today. I did use every single color in the palette, so I went ahead and put this one kind of down on the bottom waterline here. I put this one in the inner corner, coming, you know, up and down. I used this color as the lid color, and then I used this color on the outer edge, and then I blended everything out with this other matte color. So cohesively, this palette works. It makes a look. It would be really nice for travel. In my personal opinion, this is the same formula that's in the, oh my goodness, in like the summer palette that she had, if you like that one, or also, which one is it? The Sunset palette. So this is I like this formula, especially for the shimmers, much better than I like for this one. I do like more matte colors than shimmer colors, so this one obviously gets some more wear for me because it's got more mattes, but together you can definitely take these and make a couple different looks with it. So I think if you have one and you want the other, it's okay. They're not exactly alike at all. And then the shimmers are definitely a different formula. I'm gonna go grab my other Natasha Denonas and let you kind of see those. We'll swatch a couple of those so you can tell the difference in like formula, what the shimmers look like, and then we'll just go from there. Alright, so we can grab my palettes. This one is the Tropical palette. And I want to go ahead and swatch a couple of the colors that are in this one in case you have it so you can see. I'm going to do Fake Tan, Cocoa, and Sahara. So you can see these colors right here. And I want you to kind of look at them next to some of the other ones. So these two are pretty close. and these two are pretty close. So looking back at it now, I would say maybe you already have some of the colors that are in each one of these palettes. I know that she likes to do that quite a bit. And if you're just a person that does not like to have repeats, you don't like to have different palettes to travel with or something like that, then maybe think about that. But those colors, maybe this one has a little more peach to it than the other one. Maybe a little. And this one here is kind of in between those two. Personally, that's how I'm feeling. Let's go ahead and, you know, this is the first palette that I ever got, and I really like it. I'm really been into green lately, so let's go ahead and look at that shimmer, and we'll just go ahead and kind of do it on the side here, and I'll let you see as I swatch it. See how different that shimmer is from this shimmer, even just by the swatch? So she has a lot of different formulas when it comes to the different eyeshadow palettes. And so always keep that in mind whenever you're getting hers, where you feel like you're maybe getting, you know, one of the same. You're really not. This one is the Mini Lila palette. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch this color on the end here. And this one is Flint. We'll go ahead and do it on this side. So we've got another kind of brown tone here that's very similar in the little one. But what I do like about the Natasha Denona palettes is that she always has really nice transition colors. So you don't need to grab for another palette when you have one. Even this one, I just got my nail in it. You have this one, and then you can go to one of these, and then you put your shimmer on. And so it all is really cohesive. I would say the one Natasha Denona palette that's not super cohesive is going to be the Cranberry. I do not like the matte formula in here. I don't feel like it's the same, but I will say the shimmers in here, I die for. So we'll go ahead and I'll swatch these. Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference, but that is still the shimmer that I like from Natasha Denona. So this one is really nice. I did not like the mattes in this palette, but I do like the shimmers in it, so I do reach for them. It's a nice champagne, sort of like a berry. It's almost orangey, but pink. It's got a shift to it. And then this nice lilac color. Just really pretty shimmers in this palette. So for the Cranberry palette, I didn't really care for, you know, necessarily the matte ones, but I let it go. Then the most recent one here, which I like the new format with, you know, the names and the paper to protect the mirror, or the little plastic film. A couple of mine had this kind of wet look to them when I first got them. I'm not really sure what that's about, but I mean, I can live with it. It's fine. So as you can see, there's a lot of kind of earth tones in here, fiery tones. You got this pop of yellow. Everything is just really, you know, nice and neat. I'm going to go in here for a couple of these browns, and then we're going to go in for one of these shimmers so you can kind of see the difference in the formulas. And this here, the bottom three colors, this palette is probably my favorite formula that she has yet. I would have to say this is somewhere closer to this, and again, it looks like there's going to be layover, but when you start swatching all these colors, you realize there's not. They're all different in some way, whether it be, you know, like the background color, the flip to it, the different formulas for the shimmers and things like that. You know, I can't even get them all in here anymore. There's just so many, and they just look so different. So that's what I really like about hers. Natasha Denona, Pat McGrath, Jeffree Star, those are all eyeshadows that are like my favorite formulas. They wear well on my hooded eye. They wear for a long time throughout the day. And you don't necessarily have to have a wet brush to apply the shimmers because they go on just looking really flawless and nice. So I do actually really like that about it. So I just kind of wanted you guys to see the difference. You know, she's got the itty bitty palettes that come with the 5 colors. And then she's got the step up palettes where, you know, really it's about $8-9 per pan, which is not really bad for a nice high quality. I mean, ColourPop Super Shocks are $5, so I mean, think about that. And then you've got this one. This is probably one of my favorites because it's seasonal and it can be for an everyday look. If you throw those nice pops of color out, then you can do a lot with them. So these are some of my favorite eyeshadow formulas, and I just kind of wanted to share that with you. I know a lot of people are like, is the nude the same as the camel? What about the sunsets? But I can tell you they're different. They may have similarities, but they're all different. So that's what I love about it. So that's all. I just kind of want to talk about Natasha Denona today. I have a haul that I want to do, so we probably get to see that tomorrow, the next day, Sephora Ulta haul. And I like to kind of use my stuff before I do a haul. That way I can kind of do like a haul and a review in one. It's not just like a, oh, look what I got. It's a, look what I got. This is how it works. Is it for you kind of thing? So that's all I have for today, but thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do that. It's completely free. Turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I always have my social media links down below, so you can follow me on my other social media. I'm super active on Instagram and Instagram stories, so if you want to keep up with me on the day-to-day, I would definitely go check that out. But without going any further, do good, be good, you are good. You guys have a wonderful day. I love you. I'm out. Bye.